Wednesday, March 22nd, 1944. Dear Kitty, I received this from Margot this evening. Dear Anne, after your letter yesterday, I have the unpleasant feeling that you will have prickings of conscience when you visit Peter. But really, there is no reason for this. In my heart of hearts, I feel that I have the right to share mutual confidence with someone, but I could not bear Peter in that role yet. However, I do feel just as you say that Peter is a bit like a brother, but a younger brother. We have put our feelings towards each other. The affection of a brother and sister might grow if they have touched. Perhaps they will later, perhaps never. However, it has certainly not reached that stage yet. Therefore, you really needn't pity me. Now that you've found companionship, enjoy it as much as you can. In the meantime, it is getting more and more wonderful here. I believe, Kitty, that we may have a great real love in the secret annex. Don't worry, I'm not thinking of marrying him. I don't know what he will be like when he grows up, nor do I know whether we should ever love each other enough to marry. I know now that Peter loves me, but just how I myself don't know yet. Whether he only wants a great friend or whether I attract him as a girl or as a sister, I can't yet discover. When he has said that I always helped him over his parents' quarrels, I was awfully glad. It was one step towards making me believe in his friendship. I asked him yesterday what he would do if there were a dozen Anns here who always kept coming to him. His reply was, "If they were all like you, it certainly wouldn't be too bad." His tremendous hospitality towards me, and I really believe he likes to see me. Meanwhile, he's working diligently at his French, even when he's in bed, going on until 10:15. Oh, when I think about Saturday evening and recall it all word for word, then for this first time I don't feel discontented about myself. I mean that I would still say exactly the same and wouldn't wish to change anything as is usually the case. He is so handsome, both when he laughs and when he looks quietly in front of him. He is such a darling and so good. I believe what surprised him most about me was when he discovered that I'm not a bit the superficial, worldly Anne that I appear, but just as a dreamy specimen, with just as many difficulties as he himself. Reply. This is Anne's reply to her sister Margot. Dear Margot, I think the best thing we can do is simply to wait and see what happens. It can't be very long before Peter and I come to a definite decision, either to go on as before or be different. Just which way it will go, I don't know myself, and I don't bother to look beyond my own nose. But I shall certainly do one thing. If Peter and I decide to be friends, I shall tell him that you are very fond of him too, and would always be prepared to help him should the need arise. The latter may not be what you wish, but I don't care now. I don't know what Peter thinks about you, but I shall ask him then. I'm sure it's not bad, the opposite. You are always welcome to join us in the attic or wherever we are. You honestly won't disturb us because if I feel we have a silent agreement to talk only in the evenings when it's dark. Keep your courage up, like I do. Although it's not always easy, your time may come sooner than you think. Yours, Anne. Well, it's just, alright, that's Wednesday, March 22nd, 1944, for the Diary of Anne Frank. Thanks for watching.